Hello friends, and welcome to another story time with the Children's Museum of Cleveland. Today we have two books about children who like to use their imaginations and invent new things. Our first book is called I Am Inventing an Invention, and it's based on the Charla and Lola series. I have this little sister Lola. She is small and very funny. Lola says, "Charlie, what are you reading?" I say, "A book about inventions. Me and Marv need to invent something for a school project." Lola asks, "What is an invention?" So I say, "An invention is something new that helps people do things better or faster or easier." And Marv says, "Like the telephone." "But we already have a telephone," says Lola. So I say, "I know, but a very long time ago, people didn't have telephones." Then Lola asks, "But if there were no telephones, how could I tell Lola about my new drawing?" And I say, "You would have to walk to her house." "But it's very, very, very long way to Lola's house," says Lola. "I would have to get Mom to take me in the car," says Lola. But I say, "Lola, a very long time ago, cars weren't invented either. You'd have to go by horse." "Oh," says Lola. Lola says cars and telephones are very good inventions. I'm going to make an invention all on my own. So I say, "Lola, it's not easy to invent something that is very, very clever." But Lola says, I can invent something. You'll see." "Marv," I say, "we must think of a useful invention." And Marv says, "I've got it. How about a machine that can walk Sizzles when it's raining outside?" Lola points at our drawing. "But Sizzle's paws will never reach the pedals," she says. "His legs are too tiny." And I say, "Oh, you're right." "Well," says Marv, "it would have been a good invention." Then I say, "We better come up with something else." Then Lola says, "Look, Charlie, I'm an actual inventor. I invented a two-colored crayon. It's for when you want to draw using green and blue." "But what if you want to use red?" asks Marv. And Lola says, "Well, I've got loads more inventions." "We need a good idea and quickly," I say. Says Marv. "It's quite tricky. All the good inventions have been done." Then I say, "I got it. We can make an amazing apple picker-upper. It will pick up all the apples that have fallen from the trees." So Marv asks, "What would it look like?" I say, "It's made out of two bicycles that are attached to a vacuum cleaner. If we pedal really, really fast, all the apples will get sucked up and then tossed into the wheelbarrow." So I asked Mom if we could use her vacuum cleaner, but she says no. "Oh no," says Marv, "that was our best idea. Now what?" Later, Lola asks, "Have you thought of lots of clever and useful inventions?" "We haven't got any," I say. "Oh dear," says Lola, "maybe you're not inventors." "But we have to be," I say. "Our project's due tomorrow." "What are we going to do?" asks Marv. So we start thinking, and Lola starts picking up some of our mess. Soon she gets stuck to everything with tape. Get off. Oh, shoo. But all that sticking gives Lola an idea. "Look at me, Charlie," says Lola. "I'm all covered in mess." So I say yes. "Thanks for cleaning up, Lola." But Lola says, "No, Charlie, look at me. I'm an inventor, see? All the things are on me. There's a spot for pencils and crayons and clips. And now everything is all tidy." Marv says, "Lola, that's brilliant." And I say, "It's amazing. Can we borrow it for our project?" "But will people think it's really, really useful?" asks Lola. And Marv says, yes, they will. "And we do too," I say. So Lola says, "I really completely am an inventor." Then Marv says, "What should we call your invention?" And Lola says, "The very clever-ish and extremely useful-ish messy dress tidy-upper." The end. And our second book for the story time is called Jabari Tries by Gaia Cornwall. I'm making a flying machine today, Jabari told his dad. Wow, said his dad. Me, said Nika. My machine will fly all the way across the yard, said Jabari. It'll be easy. I don't need any help. Jabari built an excellent ramp. He put his flying machine at the very top. Whoosh, around. Up it went and crash. His machine did not fly. Maybe it's too heavy, said Jabari. Me, said Nika. Not now, Nika, said Jabari. I'm concentrating. I need something to make my machine go up. He thought about how inventors have to use their creativity and how engineers and scientists work to solve problems. Jabari gathered up all his tools. He prepared his space. He sketched and planned. I think the ramp has to be big, Jabari said. Really big. After a lot of building and stacking and hammering and sticking, Jabari was ready. Zip, flip, swoosh, around, up, smash. Me, says Nika. Nika, don't, you'll break it. You know, I bet Nika would love to help out, said his dad. Jabari looked at her. I don't need any help, he said. What if you thought of her more like a partner, said his dad. Lots of great inventors have partners. Me, said Nika. We'll try it out, said Jabari. Maybe we need more power, said Jabari. The engineers measured and mixed. Me, said Nika. Jabari handed his partner a stirring tool. Trickle, pour, twist, turn, bubble, pop, fizz, pow. Bash. Nothing is working. His chest felt tight and his neck felt like a sunburn. Jabari wanted to cry. He took a tiny rest. Hey, said his dad. I see you're really upset. I'm frustrated, said Jabari. It looks like a frustrating problem, said his dad. When I'm frustrated, I gather up all my patience, take a deep breath, and blow away all the mixed feelings inside. And then you try again, said Jabari. And then I try again, said his dad. Jabari gathered up all his patience. He closed his eyes and took a deep breath. He blew away all his muddy feelings, and he felt his body calm down. He felt his brain starting to work better. Nika squeezed his hand. Let's try again, said Jabari. The partners thought and thought together. Me, said Nika. That's it, Nika, said Jabari. Maybe we need better wings. They cut and glued and shaped and tied. Tinker, twist, snap, snip. Nika found the launch spot. Jabari held the flying machine up, pulled back, and whoosh, up, flying. Whee, said Nika. You did it, said his dad. We did it, said Jabari. It went all the way across the yard. We're great engineers. We, said Nika. And guess what? What, said his dad. A rocket to Jupiter is next. Me, said Nika. The end. We hope you enjoyed today's story time, and we hope to see you again real soon. Goodbye from the Children's Museum of Cleveland.
For more programming like this, see cmcleveland.org.